All right, what's going on, guys? We're back with another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are doing the EZA showcase for the LR Int Vegeta and Trunks. I am very excited for this one. I have actually been waiting to do this. Their EZA, I think, is going to be very good. I love this character, and I love what they've done with them. Especially the fact that they can basically turn the team into stackers. Now, it's not a huge stack, right? It's only 5% every time they do an 18 key. But every little bit counts in the meta nowadays. So let's jump into their showcase. Let's see what these boys can do. And yeah, let's get this going.
Trunks! You think this is the end? Think about the next fight. Or think about your pride. Saiyan blood flows in your veins. If you're my son, as you claim, then I won't tolerate you losing to anyone! I will get stronger. Stronger than the enemy, and stronger than you!
Okay, so we've got them here on turn 1, which is actually really good, right? The sooner you get them here, the sooner you can start working on stacking, you can start like getting everything built up. So what they do now, right, with their EZA, so they got an interest animation, which we just saw, and you're going to get that anytime there is a bond of parent or child category ally on the team, which pretty much the whole team is basically going to have that almost. So key +7, defense up by 100% for 5 turns. And then he's going to have extra damage reduction up by 10% and randomly change key spheres, except for Int, to Rainbow for 3 turns. So basically, Rainbow Orb Changer for a couple turns, a bunch of extra defense, some extra key to help you to start getting those 18 key supers off. Very, very good. Basic effect, he's got key +2, attack and defense up by 200%. He's got just guard outright. Damage reduction 20% and launch additional attack. That's a great chance to become a super, which is going to be very handy later on. With 18 or more key, he launches an additional super guaranteed. When activating the active skill or when you're attacking with 24 key, bond of parent and child category allies get another defense up by 30%. So he is a very good bond of parent and child support character, right? So that definitely helps out for his team. For every attack received or evaded, he's going to get an additional key +2 up to 10, attack up by 20% up to 100%, defense up 50% up to 150%, and then chance to perform a crit up by 10% all the way up to 50%. So basically he wants to get hit or dodge, right? So we've basically tried to build our guy out with full dodge. You know, you get the stacks here either way, so why not try to dodge and get rid of some damage? As the first attacker, he's going to get additional buffs, right? So 200% attack and defense and an additional 30% damage reduction. So he basically wants to live in slot 1, right? That's like his whole thing. I kind of wish they would have done a little more to make him a little more versatile outside of slot 1. But I mean, he does have guard no matter what. He used to only have guard in slot 1. Now he's got it no matter what. He's got a little bit of damage reduction. He's going to build up defense. He's going to stack like his attack and defense on his supers. So eventually, like, he is like a long form content kind of character, right? Every 18 key super, he's going to raise attack and defense, cause mega colossal damage, and raise all allies attack and defense by 5% in battle, which is insane. You know, it seems very, very minimal, but every time he does this, raising 5%, eventually it's going to add up, right? Especially in like the long content like festival battles. You know, this isn't as long of a fight, but we will start to see some of those compounding effects. And then his 12 key, he just greatly raises attack and defense for the turn. But yeah, I mean, he's stacking himself on the 18 key. He's helping his allies stack on his 18 key. So making sure he actually gets that is going to be like a must. Like, make sure he's always getting at least 18 key. So let's go ahead. Let's start the turn off. We'll go here. We'll do that. and it's good, man. So like for like his teams, having a good slot 1 is super important. So him being strong in that first slot is going to be great, especially like, again, I will keep saying it, deeper and deeper into a lot of these longer fights. You know, I think he'll do just fine in some of the shorter content, but you're not going to see him shine nearly as much. You know, he might just seem kind of okay. He's a good defensive character, puts up pretty decent numbers, and slowly helps his team out. But yeah, the shorter fights aren't going to be where you're going to see his like full potential, unfortunately, because a lot of the fights right now are a little bit shorter, except for Festival. Festival is extremely long. I honestly, I still haven't even done Festival yet. Maybe now I will. Now that this character's out and knowing what he does might be a little bit more of an incentive to go in and kind of try it. We'll see. We'll see if I do that. Okay, yeah, it looks like we're going to roll into the next turn here. Okay. Yeah, Gogeta's not going to be getting his entrance animation buff because there is no GT heroes on the team, which is unfortunate, but it's okay because he still runs pretty well on this team. We could have brought like the other Gogeta. Or we need two or more, right? We only had one. We could have brought the other Gogeta with us. Probably should have, but I want this to be more of a focus on the Vegeta and Trunks for right now, and then maybe we'll bring in some more like the even more heavy hitters, the biggest, like the bigger batter teams, which is, I mean, these guys are. There's no denying that these guys on the team are super, super good. But yeah, like you throw them on the teams like full of these Gogetas that got all their easy A's, a bunch of these like other GT heroes that got their easy A's, like, and that building of attack and defense from his 18 key is going to start to really shine.
Sorry for the wait, Kakarot. Ready when you are, Vegeta.
Okay, so for this one, just in hopes of trying to dodge being stunned, because Zamasu can stun if he supers you, we're actually going to put Vegeta and Trunks in slot 2. So we're not going to see the additional buff going for this Goku for this turn. But if we were to get supered and get stunned, I'd rather be able to still try to get some of the stacking in instead of completely losing out on it. Yeah, because he would have supered right away, and I mean he didn't even dodge. So you know he ended up not stunned, sealed. Like I don't know what he does. He gets me all the time. But yeah, they're sealed. They can't super. If they can't super, they can't stack. And this unit is going to live off stacking. Yeah, dude, I love this character so much. I'm so glad they got their easy A. I'm glad that they're back. I'm glad they're runnable again, because I used to run them all the time on every team that I could. Like, they were just always so good.
I told you we needed a plan, yet here we are.
Relax. I'm sure we'll find a way. We always do.
Sure, except for all the times we've died. This energy. Could it be? Vegeta!
Yes! I knew it with you!
Kakarot!
Okay, so having them on the team with the blue Goku and Vegeta is actually really good because they do have the active skill from Vegeta that allows them to boost future Saga category allies. So if you think the more and more you stack with them, you launch that and get an even bigger boost, like it's gonna be crazy. Like the longer and longer you can hold off on that and get the stacks on and then launch their support, it's gonna be pretty good. So we're gonna stack up a little bit more before we actually launch, you know, any of his, you know, do his active skills or do any of that. We want to build up with the Vegeta and Trunks first, and then we're gonna do that kind of later on in the fight. But we'll go ahead and we're pretty much just gonna jump back to Vegeta and Trunks again because they're the ones we're looking at here. I mean, we could see, let's roll through these guys, I guess. We can continuously kind of see the buildup of the stacking effect that they are getting from Vegeta and Trunks every time. Yeah, so that might be a better thing to do. We won't skip ahead on anything. I'm very tired. I got done working a night shift. I'm trying to film this while trying to stay awake. So if I start babbling a lot, that's probably why. It's probably because I'm just very, very tired. But I want to make sure to get this video done. I want to make sure to get their showcase out. I've sat on it a little too long now. I want to get this out. I want to use them more and more, and kind of show you guys like what they're able to do, not only for themselves but for their teams. Like, Gogeta's already good. He's already crazy good. You start getting him extra stacks, like extra stats from the Vegeta and Trunks stacking so much. Like, it's just he's gonna get better and better and better. Like, even like this character, the Goku, once you go to like Vegito, like, you know, you've got all these stacks going, like, it's just gonna make the team look so good.
Mind your own business, Kakarot.
Yeah, I get it. I've never faced someone this strong before. I'm getting excited.
Yeah, we are not gonna fuse yet. We still want to do this. I'm still gonna leave Goku here. I'm not gonna let him do his 18 key yet. Just because I don't want to risk... I don't think we will kill Zamasu with Goku, but I don't want to risk it as well. So I really want them to get their 18 key in, and I really don't want them to get sealed from this Zamasu. So I'm keeping them in slot 2, and of course he didn't super in the first slot this time. That's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. Yeah, good. Okay. Yeah, so he's definitely not going to kill them, which is what we want right now, because the longer you take, the more you can stack, right? If you try to bulldoze through these fights, and you've got a character like this that can, you know, build up over time, you're not going to give him a chance to, like, be better if you try to rush through too fast. So the fact that this is taking a while is actually a good thing. All right, let's see what this counter can do here. Yeah. Yeah, man, just watching them get better and better as the fight goes, it's going to be satisfying for sure. I really do. Damn, 40. I really do like what they've done so far with the Global Dokkan campaign. You know, we're kind of winding down. We're getting towards the end. For them to drop the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta EZA and the Vegeta and Trunks LR EZA at the end of the celebration was a very smart move. Like, yeah, I'd rather them kind of come out like, you know, the Trunks and Vegeta came out during the Future Saga part would have made a little bit more sense along with the Zamasu. But I see why they kind of saved them for the end, because they are going to be a really good EZA. they are very, very good. So save them for now for the end when you've got all the teams that you can build out. You know, being able to pick and choose who you run them with. It makes it a little more exciting now. And to be honest, they dropped them a little sooner than I thought. Like, I thought they weren't going to drop them until, like, next week. But they dropped them fast. Like, they announced them, and then they're like, oh, yeah, by the way, they come out, like, the next day. Yeah, and then these guys are stacking themselves as well, so I mean, it's gonna be crazy watching the stackers stack more, and then the guys who could never stack become stackers. It's just so cool what this unit does. And I think a lot of people, I've already probably said this, a lot of people are gonna be really upset because I don't think it's gonna really show as much as like a lot of people think it will, just because, like I said, majority of the content right now is shorter, right? You're finishing it within a few turns. It's not taking you that long. You don't get that long to really stack. I want to see how they take this super. Double digits just fine. Yeah, this unit is a very, very good defensive juggernaut. Like they were when they first came out. They are again, which is fantastic. Makes them a very good slot 1 runner for a lot of teams. Yeah, just watching them do business is great. I love it. Now, I think what we're gonna do, well, I want to wait until the next turn, and then I'm gonna use this Goku's, or this Vegeta's, technically, his active to boost Future Saga. Because what I want to try to do is, we're really gonna juice it, right? We're going to use the Gogeta Fusion, Super Gogeta Fusion active skill, along with having the 2 buffs from both of the blue duos. So for now, we're gonna keep going. The next turn, since Vegeta's gonna float off here, that's gonna bring him back around onto the same team as Vegeta and Trunks. So that's where we're gonna be able to see them actually like get the effect from his active. Yeah, that's not gonna hurt Gogeta, guys. I'm sorry to break it to you, but you're not gonna hurt Gogeta with that wussy ass attack. But yeah, so we'll come back. Now we will jump in. We will time skip now to the turn where we have the Super Gogeta on the same rotation as the Vegeta and Trunks, and be able to actually see what they look like, you know, with all of these buffs, you know, having a few stacks in, juicing their team up, and then getting an extra buff themselves from their team helping them out. So we'll go ahead and we'll jump to that turn and we'll see what they look like there.
Time to get serious.
Okay, we're jumping back in real quick just because we're getting a Dokkan attack here. I do want to see how well this does. And again, like, they're not a heavy offensive character. They're meant to be more defensive and more supportive. So I'm not expecting big number go boom from the Dokkan attack here from them. But I do want to at least see it. Yeah, I mean, 36 million crit. I'd say it's still pretty good. Yeah, we'll keep working through. We'll get back to that rotation. Okay, so we made it back here. My only fear is I think we might kill them with the actives. Yeah, because I think that our guys are very, very strong right now. And with them only having just under 2 bars, I don't think they're going to survive the active skills. But, I mean, I guess you could chalk that up as a testament to Vegeta and Trunks still, like, helping them out with stacking. So I guess you could still look at it as a positive on their end. But we can go ahead and do it anyway, just because it'll be fun to watch. And I mean, their active is technically a Vegeta and Trunks, so that still counts, right? I believe so. I'd say so. I would use Gogeta's, Super Gogeta's stuff first, but I'm afraid that he's just gonna kill them with it. And we won't be able to see the other one. So we're not gonna do the Super Gogeta buff yet. Let's just watch Vegeta and Trunks do their thing.
I'll defeat you for my son and for the future! Father! Take this, Dokkan! Come on, Trunks! Give it all you've got!
Sure thing. This is the power of mortals!
Okay, so they're not dead. Super Gogeta would definitely kill them. So we're gonna see without the Super Gogeta buff. we'll do this instead. So we'll let Vegeta and Trunks go first. You know, we don't have to worry about what they're picking up for ki because they've already got their full ki right now. We'll go ahead and do that. And we'll do this. And the fight's gonna be over. And they're gonna kill him. You know, he's gonna raise his health. I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, dude, they're at 47 with the double Future Saga buff. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, and then a 31 additional. If they don't kill, they're gonna get attacked. And actually, that's probably good, so we can see how well they take this super coming from Zamasu and Goku Black, because this super hits like a fucking truck. Yeah, let's see it. Defensive boys? Oh, double digits. I mean, we do have all their buffs and stuff up still too, but like, that's, you know, they're getting buffed up from these guys, but still, like, to take that super specifically for double digits is very, very good.
Trunks! You think this is the end? Think about the next fight, or think about your pride. Saiyan blood flows in your veins. If you're my son, as you claim, then I won't tolerate you losing to anyone!
I will get stronger. Stronger than the enemy, and stronger than you.
Okay, so we're going to jump here into the Gogeta fight because Gogeta is very, very tough. You know, he doesn't typically super in slot 1 very often. I think it's only after a couple turns that he will start to do it. So they're going to be safe for now in slot 1, which, I mean, I say they're safe. I'm not worried about them at all. Just saying that they're not going to be targeted by super attacks yet. But this is... it's still a shorter fight, but with a team kind of like this, I mean, with them, like, they don't do as much damage and stuff like that, but this will allow us to still kind of see over time, like, how well they do against a very, very strong enemy. And how well they support their team against said enemy. Like, I think this is a very winnable fight with this team here. Especially, like, with Vegeta and Trunks. Again, like, giving the support, giving the stacking. I hate that you don't know the dodge proc for this until, like, right near the end. Like, right there. So it's like, am I dodging or am I about to get obliterated by Gogeta? Because this dude does hit insanely hard. Ooh, I don't think we got the counter. Oof. Okay, still double digits. He's still good.
Fusion! I neither Goku nor Vegeta. I am the one who will destroy you. Sorry for the wait, Kakarot.
Ready when you are, Vegeta.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot that the other Gogeta, the Int Gogeta, actually does have like 80% damage reduction on his first turn, so he's more than fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Now, well, I guess I'm not as worried about the Super Saiyan 4 duo back there just yet, because their first turn, they are very, very good defensively. So I think they will be just fine as well. Plus, we can chalk it up to the 5% support that Vegeta and Trunks is giving them. We'll say that that's what's going to keep them alive. Okay, back here with them again. So he might super in the first slot now. I think this turn is the one where he does actually super you, like, basically right away. So that'll be a good test to see their defense pretty early on. Let's see, is he gonna do it? Oh, maybe not. Maybe it isn't yet. Maybe it isn't this turn. I thought it was this turn that he does super you pretty early. Maybe I just have weird luck sometimes with when he supers. And he just likes to super me at the worst possible moments. But when he knows that I have a good defensive unit in slot 1, he doesn't want to try to touch him. Because he's a scared little bitch. Yep, scared little bitch. That's what I said. Vegeta in the back might be dead. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Vegeta in the back might be dead. Yeah, because if he's gonna super back there, ooh, and he doesn't dodge that, he might eat that. Just not great. But we'll see. We'll see if we can get through that turn, then we'll be just fine. Yep, okay, Vegeta. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Here it comes. Vegeta, hope you're ready to dodge. Dodge, please. Nope, no dodge. Damn!
I told you we needed a plan, yet here we are.
Oh, relax. I'm sure we'll find a way. We always do.
Sure, except for all the times we've died.
Like almost right there. Duh. Okay. So what we're gonna do. So I think his boost is for 4 turns, right?
Over in a second.
Yeah, for 4 turns, he's gonna give that support. So we might actually just go ahead and start launching a bunch of stuff now before we die, and then come back around to the turn with Vegeta and Trunks again as well with the Super Gogeta. If we survive that long, we'll find out, because Gogeta's gonna start getting very, very scary now. So let's go ahead, and we've already seen everything, so we can shut that off. We'll do that. We'll go back to Goku. We'll do that. I'm not going to use Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas just yet because I don't really see a need to for him yet. So we won't. It's simple as that. No more explanation. Go there, and we'll do that. And this rotation should be just fine. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think now he's gonna super in slot 1, of course. That's fine. You know, he's super in his twin, and his twin doesn't put up with that shit. Alright, let's see if we can jump back to at least to the next rotation with the Vegeta and Trunks. Okay, so we're actually going to be able to use their active as well, which is good, because I did want to get this in here as well. Their active skill can be activated when all allies attack in the same turn or future saga, starting from the 3rd turn, or if HP is 50% or less, starting from the 5th turn, which we are below 50% HP. We are on turn 5. Therefore, we are able to use their active skill. This is going to massively raise their attack temporarily, cause ultimate damage to the enemy, and for the turn, all attacks are going to be crits, and all allies' defense is going to raise by 20% for this one turn. So again, like supporting out the ass, man. Like they are such a good unit just for their team. All right, so now we've got an additional buff here. Let's go ahead and fuse into Gogeta. Oh yeah, see, now we can see the supers. He is super in there. Not right away. Just kind of wishing he was kind of super like right away, but it's all right. Yep, let's go ahead and do this. We will switch back. We'll go here. And let's launch their active, but we will actually have the animations back on. And here we go.
I will not give up, ever. That's the spirit, Trunks.
May my strength be a shield for this world and for all of humanity. I'm putting all of our hope into this one blast.
Don't underestimate Moses, and especially not a Saiyan. Take this!
Gallic Gun!
We did it, Trunks.
Right.
All right, 19 mil crit, not too bad. And like the biggest part of that is that they are supporting with more defense. Like that's like the big takeaway from what that active is meant for. Like, yes, it gives them crit. Yes, it has a big hit. But the main takeaway is it is a support that does build more defense for the team, which definitely helps out. I did not mean to pick those up with you. I meant to do that with the other guy so that we could heal up. But I guess that's not happening because I'm dumb and I don't pay attention to what's going on. I'm very sleepy. So it's okay. We'll just make this a do or die rotation. Why not? To make it a little more interesting here. We've seen everything we need to from Vegeta and Trunks, so I'm not too worried about, you know, the win or lose here. Obviously, if we make the right keys here and healed, we'd get through this turn no problem. But let's just kind of see. My biggest thing is going to be how do they take this super from Gogeta here. Now they double digit the Zamasu and Goku Black super, but I think this boy hits a lot harder. Let's see it. How you guys holding up? Double digits. Hey, I take that all day, man. I take that all day long. Yeah, dude, they're very good. They're very, very good. Super great defensive unit, super great support unit. Definitely helps their team out a lot. Yeah, I like them. I do. And I'm very happy that they're back now. I imagine Gogeta will be fine taking the super. Right? Oh, we're gonna cancel it. It doesn't matter. So he's canceled his attack anyway. He's only did the one super back there, so it doesn't matter. This fight is basically going to be over because next rotation we've got Super Gogeta. We've still got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's active. Yeah, it's done.
Mind your own business, Kakarot.
Yeah, I get it. I've never faced someone this strong before. I'm getting excited.
We can go ahead and we'll skip a lot of this just to kind of save a little bit of time here. We'll go ahead and do that. Get a nice juicy support for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who we will watch the animations for because they're too beautiful not to watch. I don't care what kind of video this is. They're still beautiful to watch, so we're doing it.
Well, guess I can't hold back anymore.
A beautiful KO screen from Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And again, we'll attribute that excellent damage to the support given by Vegeta and Trunks. All right, guys, that was our first look at the EZA for the LR Vegeta and Trunks. They're back and in the best way. And I am so happy about it because these teams are already so good that you add in like this kind of support, this type of support character with this type of defense to be able to like really help the team build themselves up. It's incredible. And with a team that's all, like I said, already stacked, it just makes them so much better. Like they are I wouldn't call them like a necessary piece, but they're a more fun piece. They actually like, they fit in super well. They make everybody a little bit better. And it just makes it all around more fun. And like I said, I love this unit and I'm so glad that they're back. Their EZA is good, makes them runnable again. and I'll be having a lot of fun using these guys, I can already tell. So, but that's going to do it for the video today. So if you guys stuck around to the end, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of the EZA for the LR, Vegeta, and Trunks. Do you love it? Do you hate it? What kind of teams are you running them on? What's your favorite part? Are you enjoying the fact that they can actually help stack non-stackers? You know, it might be very minimal, but at least something is better than nothing. I'll say that. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!